Hello, how are you? Family of Telemathematics. Welcome to a new video of our channel. So let's get started. To begin with, we will perform an activity. Solves the indicated multiplications with real numbers. Literal A 562 multiplied by 14. In this first case, we have the product of natural numbers. Therefore, the result is 7,868. Literal B 2,563 multiplied by minus 9. In this second case, we have the product of whole numbers, then, applying the law of signs, the result will have a negative sign, and performing the multiplication would be minus 23,067. Literal C. Minus 26 divided by 9 multiplied for minus 3 divided by 14. In this third case, we have the product of rational numbers, but fractions. Now, I always recommend to my students to verify if simplification is possible, with the objective of operating with smaller values. Then simplifying 26 with 14, we would have 13 and 7. Also, simplifying 9 with 3, we would have 3 and 1. Then the fractions are reduced to, where applying the law of signs, the result will have positive sign. And multiplying numerator with numerator and denominator with denominator, the final result is 13 divided for 21. Literal D, minus 7.52 multiplied by 1.4. In this fourth case, we have the product of rational numbers, but decimals. Then, applying the law of signs, the result will have a negative sign, and performing the multiplication would be minus 10.528. Literal E, 4 square root of 12 multiplied by 3 square root of 6. In this fifth case, we have the product of irrational numbers but with equal indexes. Then, we start multiplying the coefficients, obtaining 12. We keep the same radical, and multiplying the subradicals, we obtain 72. Now, square root of 72 can be simplified, and for this, we can conveniently decompose 72 in the product of 36 by 2. Applying the property of the radicalization that states the nth root of the product of two elements is equal to the product of the nth roots of both elements, then it would be, calculating the square root of 36 we obtain, and solving the multiplication, the final result is 72 square root of 2, and literal f 7 cube root of 4 multiplied by 8 square root of 5. In this sixth case, we have the product of irrational numbers, but with different indexes. Then, we will begin equaling the indexes to be able to proceed as in the previous case, and for it, we determine the least common multiple between the indexes, that is 6. Then, it would be 7 square root of 6 multiplied by 8 square root of 6. Now, as subradicals, we divide the least common multiple for the first index and we place it as exponent of the subradical, and 4 squared is equal to 16. We continue dividing the least common multiple for the second index and place it as the exponent of the subradical, and 5 squared equals 75. Then, as the indices are equal, we proceed to multiply the coefficients and the subradicals, obtaining 56, which multiplies the sixth root of 1200. And this would be the final result. Very well. I hope you have understood the activity, and in case you have any doubts, check the material again or let us know to help you.
If you liked the video, I encourage you to give it a like, to subscribe if you haven't done it yet, and to activate notifications so you can see the new topics that we will be releasing, to leave us your comments, and to share it with your friends. Until the next video.